Hey guys, welcome back to All About Libs. In today's episode, we're going to talk about 3 main takeaways for 2022 with handheld libs technology. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First up, let's talk about the regulatory requirements in 2022. They're still pretty favorable. There's not a lot of regulations that guide handheld libs technology outside of basic laser safety. There are improved safety features in most handheld libs solutions, and the use case for these guns, as long as you are covering the end of the analyzer with metal, the laser portion of the gun, they're relatively safe to use. So not only are they fast and accurate and better on aluminums, but they're also very safe to use with no regulatory requirements. That means things like dosimeters that you might see with handheld XRFs are not required for handheld libs. That makes it a very favorable technology in 2022. So, that being said, I'm not an expert on each state's local regulations, so please check with your state officials. Okay, so number 2 on our list today, crossing state lines with handheld metal analyzers. As we've seen the metal landscape, whether that's recyclers, machine shops, OEM, foundries, everyone's trying to cross state lines now. They want to verify that the materials that they're receiving from their suppliers are the right alloy and that they're in spec. Handheld libs is a great solution to do just that. Now, crossing state lines with a handheld X-ray gun can actually be kind of cumbersome, okay? Depending on the state you're going to and the state you're coming from. So please check with your safety guy, check with your local state officials to see what regulations you're required to do. But handheld libs is a great solution if you want to send it with truck drivers or go verify parts at a third-party facility. So number 3 is the increase of requirements in 2022 that we've seen across the board for metal sorting requirements. So what we've seen is the primary and secondary aluminum melters and melters of other alloys as well have increased their requirements for what they will and what they won't accept. That means more rejected loads from recyclers. That means tighter requirements on the chemistries that they will allow and will accept. You need to do a better job of sorting. Handheld libs does a great job of doing that, but you're gonna find yourself doing more sorting in 2022 than you did even just a few years ago, especially with aluminums. All right guys, so 3 big takeaways today. Number 1, you have a little bit lower regulations with handheld libs. Number 2, this unit, handheld libs, since it doesn't emit X-ray in most states, you can take it across state lines. Now for both of the first 2 points, please check with your local safety and regulatory personnel to make sure that you are in compliance. The third thing is we've seen tighter sorting of aluminums and all alloys in general. Primary and secondary melters, these are the people taking large amounts of recycled material and turning it into brand new products, brand new metal. They're getting a lot tighter on the requirements, especially in the aluminum supply chain. Thanks for tuning into today's video. If you learned something today or you just liked the video, please consider tossing me a like and subscribe if you'd like to see future content. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you next time.